welcome to another episode of Chairman of the Board. Today we're going to be reviewing For Sale. Now this is a bidding and bluffing game for 3 to 6 players, where players buy properties with the aim of selling them for as much profit as possible. The player with the most money at the end of the game wins. Sounds simple? It is, but I'm going to go show you how it plays out on the table, and then I'll get straight into my review. Okay, so a game of For Sale consists of 2 phases. We have the buying phase and the selling phase. So I'm going to show you how a game for 3 players plays out. So first things first is we draw 3 cards from the property deck here. So we have a 1, a 13, and a 5. Then what we'll do is we'll put them in ascending order. So this one will move here, like so. Properties range from 1 all the way up to 30. And what will happen now is that the first player will have an opportunity to bid on the highest numbered card. So they might put $1,000 in order to win this property. Then the next player will have an opportunity to either raise that bet or fold. So let's say the second player places $2,000 down. And then it will continue to the third player, and let's say they bid $3,000, like so. We'll go back to the first player, and again they have an opportunity to either raise the $3,000 or they can fold. Now let's say the first player decides to fold here because he doesn't feel like the 13 card is worth more than $3,000. So if they fold, they take the lowest value card into their hand, and then the game will continue. Then the game will continue, and this player the next player has an opportunity to raise the $3,000, and let's say they don't, and then they take the $5,000 into their hand. Then the winning bidder will take the 13 into their hand. An interesting part of this is that the winning bidder has to pay the full amount they bid back to the bank, and any losing bids have to pay half their money rounded up to the bank. So the player who bid 2 would lose 1 to the bank and take 1 back to his money pool, and the player who bid 1 would lose all of them to the bank. This will continue until this whole deck of properties runs out. Now we have properties here labelled from 1 to 30, and again this will happen until all these properties are spent and everybody has an equal amount of properties in their little property portfolio. The phase works like this. So again, you'll use this money deck, and you'll draw cards equal to the number of players playing the game, like so. And again, place them in ascending order. Now what will happen is each player will secretly put forward a property from their little portfolio and reveal them simultaneously. So let's say player 1 plays a 7, player 2 plays a 9, and player 3 plays a 6. Now these are placed in ascending order, and the player with the highest number takes the highest amount, the player with the second highest number takes the second amount, and so on. And again, this continues until this deck of money runs out, because there are equal number of money cards as to the property cards. And that is essentially the game. The player at the end of the game with the most money will win. Okay, so when I think of For Sale, I think of its simplicity, its speed, and basically how engaging it is. There's pretty much no scope here to lose interest from start to finish. The game only takes about 10 minutes to play, and you can teach it in about a minute. And in spite of those beautifully simple and streamlined rules, this game is incredibly thought-provoking in both the bidding and the selling phases of the game. In the bidding phase, knowing when to bid or pass is so compelling because there is such a limited amount of cash you're given at the beginning of the game. So kind of bluffing your way into maybe getting a cheap deal, it's very entertaining. And I love the fact that winning bids make you lose all your money, but the losing bids, you have to lose half your money, making every single bid vital. The selling phase is equally as entertaining, just knowing when to play the right property at the right time and remembering what other players have and when they're likely to play their properties. It's just so compelling, entertaining. Although there's pressure, it's enjoyable amount of pressure. It's just such good, light fun. For Sale is simple enough for the most casual of gamers, but compelling enough for the most salty of gamers. So, as you can probably tell, I'm pretty high on this game. So let's go into the conclusion and I can give my final thoughts on For Sale. Okay, so in conclusion, For Sale, in my opinion, is probably the most perfect filler game out there. It's just so compelling from start to finish. The simple rules are amazing, there's no downtime, and to be honest, anybody can play this game. For such a simple and fast game, For Sale has so many levels of, or layers of complexity. Just the bidding aspect, the bluffing aspect, the knowing when your enemies are going to kind of play their trump card aspect, knowing when to push or to fold. Because every coin is vital, every decision is crucial to determining who's going to get the most money at the end. I absolutely love this game. I really couldn't recommend this enough. Everyone I've played this with has not just liked it, but they've loved it. It's very, very addictive. You just want to play game after game after game and try and improve on your last score. I repeat, if you're looking for a filler game that takes 10 minutes, that caters for a good amount of players, then this is the game for you. I couldn't stress it enough. Buy this game now. Okay, so I hope this video has been useful for you. I really couldn't encourage you to pick up For Sale enough. So yes, stay tuned for the criteria breakdown of For Sale. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please check out my other videos, hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, and I will see you next time on Chairman of the Board.